Okay, this is a video about how to fix the Woodville turntable, which is a turntable on a wooden railroad that you can download onto this game. So, now, I usually don't download turntables because I can never figure out how to get them to work. Like, for example, there was this bridge that was scripted as a turntable. I lifted the bridge so a boat could go under. Then the train's like, no path to selected destination, and it freaks out. So then I lowered the bridge back so the train could cross, and it still wouldn't go across because the track disappeared and it couldn't figure out what to do next. So yeah, I usually don't use turntables for that reason. But, let's see, just for the sake of figuring out why it won't appear in game. Let's see. Where is that? Oops. Where is that turntable? It's somewhere on here. Come on now. Huh. Did I already download it? Woodville, 4-wheel bogey, 3-wheel, 2-wheel bogey. I don't remember downloading it. I usually don't download turntables. Well, maybe it... Okay, let's look under installed then. Wood passenger car green. Wood passenger car red. Wood tank car. Wood box car. Wood box car yellow. They should make more colors for these. Wood engine. Wood engine red. Woodville. What's it missing? It's got some unknown stuff. I'll look for that later. Anyway, let's see. Where is it? I did download the turntable, didn't I? Woodville Church. Okay, still looking for it. Oh, here we go. Woodville turntable. Installed from the download station and faulty. See why it's faulty. Let's see. View errors and warnings. Ah, man, there's a bunch of them. This is going to become a headache. Okay. Failed to open compiled texture. Texture, yada yada yada, is missing. Texture, yada yada yada. Texture is missing. Oh, it's just missing textures. Okay, so open for edit and okay. First, right click on it, highlight open for edit, and click show in Explorer. It's gonna open the file for this. Are these the? Did it tell you where the files are that's missing? I don't see any files there. Okay, let me... Oh great, it's gonna be one of those complicated things where I can't figure out which texture is faulty. Okay, let's see. View errors and warnings. Texture, Woodville turntable. Text cobblestone. Darker. Okay, so it's in the wood turntable folder. Okay, so text cobblestone darker. Is this it? Well, there doesn't appear to be anything wrong with the file itself. I mean, it does load. Equals text. Well, maybe it's a typo. That does happen sometimes. Okay, text underscore cobblestone underscore darker, and it's all in lowercase. So let's go to the text file. Okay, so this is capitalized. That could be what's causing the issue. It's supposed to be lowercase. So maybe that's why the issue is happening. Is that an uppercase or lowercase s? Just in case, put a lowercase there. Title equals st. Okay. I don't see any more typos. That might have fixed the problem, hopefully. Okay, submit edits. No! Failed to load child images for texture file. Woodville turntable text cobblestone dark. Okay, I might have to like make a texture to replace it. That's not so hard. I just need to find a wooden texture. What type of wood are those tracks made of? Maybe if I just type wood track or something. Okay, so maybe I'll just take a picture of one of these and then like edit it or something. Okay, I'll try downloading this and see what happens. Okay, save image as. Is it say okay? I'll just say wood to make it short. Okay. Wait, what in the world did it save it as? I hate when this happens. It didn't save it as an image file for some reason, even though it's a picture of an image. Okay, what can I do now? Wow, this is getting unusually difficult. You know, I used to have a lot of tracks like this when I was a kid. Okay, let me see. Maybe I can find another picture of a wooden track. You know what? I think I'm making this a little more difficult than it has to be. First, let me just find out what type of wood these tracks are made of. Okay, I couldn't find anything specifically explaining what type of wood these are made of, so I'm just gonna go by the game's reference. In the game, one of the tracks is made of pine and the other one is made of oak. So I'll just look for pine wood texture and see what I can find. Well, I guess I can use one of these. Probably. Let's try this one. Okay, first I'm going to save the image as. Okay. Just call it pine. Oops. To save time. It rhymed. Anyway, let's see. Picture, where? Desktop. Okay, so I'm going to copy this and paste it in the folder of this item. Open for edit and show in Explorer again. So, turntable. Okay, first I need to resize this. So, right click on it, open with paint. Okay, so resize. Let's make it 512 by 512. It has to be a power of 2. If it's not, then it won't work for some reason. Anyway, 512 by 512 makes it a power of 2 and should be a working texture. So, the faulty one was text cobblestone darker, right? I think it was. So, I'll just tell it to use pine.jpg. Let's hope the replacement texture worked. No! Oh, I'm trying to edit the wrong texture anyway. That's not the one that's faulty. Alright. It's this one apparently. Text cobblestone, darker, frosting, alpha. What is this? What's Broston Alpha? Do I even have a picture that says that? Okay, I do. Well, this one's just a white picture or something. I don't know. Okay, so this BMP file. Is that the one that said wouldn't load? Okay, there. Text cobblestone, darker Boston alpha dot texture. Man, these things are so confusing. Why can't they just use regular textures? Okay, so this texture file, it couldn't load the child image. Let's see what happens if I change the alpha to the picture that I just created. Let's try pine.jpg. I have no idea what alpha textures are or what they do, or if doing this is going to ruin the object. So I'm just really, at this point, just experimenting. There's a little child images for... Well, that doesn't seem to have done anything good or bad, because it's still equally faulty. Okay, I am really confused with this. Let's change this to the pine texture I made as well and see if that fixes it. I have no idea if this is going to work at all. Oh, it seems to have worked now. Now let's see, open for edit. Actually, not open for edit. See if it works in the game. Preview asset. Well, it's more or less working. The texture on the bottom doesn't match the ones on the top though. I'm guessing those were made of oak. Well, as long as it appears, I guess.